Hello, today is October 1st, 2024. This is Sidecar Working Group meeting. Welcome, everybody. Do we have anything on agenda? No, nothing much. So I know we updated the termination cap. Matthias,
Yes.
what is the last thing, right? So one missing template item, nothing else, right? Needed for.
Yeah, no, I think we are good. I haven't seen an update from whoever commented on the cap, so maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
I think announcement freeze is in 2 days, right? On the 3rd.
No, third is a PR freeze.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so cap is updated. Sounds good. For sidecar, I don't see many contributions so far. Oh, I need to share my screen.
Yeah. But things were moving, no, last week. I saw some updates. No? Yeah, still a lot of green.
Yeah, but I mean on this PRs, we got one of PRs that worry about is this image.
Oh, the image update?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are two PRs, and I think last point was change setup pro. Did I update the? Yeah, I think I replied to this link. So okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here. Like this person is, I I don't feel they are moving it forward. I need to pin for that.
Yeah.
The problem there is there is an update loop, and in this update loop, we detect that image was changed after we detected the startup finished. And if startup hasn't finished yet, my understanding of the code was that we will keep uh, running through the startup thing and we'll never replace the image. So you have a problem with your startup loop and you decided to fix it by updating the image, you wouldn't be able to fix this problem, right?
Is it
So yeah,
is it same for the normal container?
I don't know actually. That is the question. It's a very good question. I think for normal container we will update the image, but I didn't test it with end to end. I only did it for looked at code, how code looks like. Maybe I'm completely off here, so that's why. I mean, but even if I'm completely off, we better have some tests explaining this behavior.
Okay.
Okay. And everything else, I mostly look at updates in my mail inbox, but I haven't seen many updates on those PRs. So maybe I didn't catch up on all of them yet, but I haven't find anything that needs to. I mean,
I think the first peer is waiting for your review.
It's waiting for me.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it was updated 2 weeks ago. Okay. Yeah, definitely I can take a look at this one. And then, well, last time, Gunju, you said that you sent this PR updating this behavior of startup, right? Did
Yes, yes.
you send it?
Yes, I said that.
It should
There
be
is a
in
link in the Google Note.
or here.
Yes, the third one.
Okay.
Maybe we have to add the future. Maybe you have to add a future complementation for that behavior.
Do we need a new test for this end to end? Or are we already covering this?
I'm not sure about that. But I'm not sure if this is okay. It looks like the original documentation is more desirable for me. So yes. So maybe we may have to add new feature gate to update this issue.
Okay, so here when we were saying that container failed in a startup will not be restarted. Failed we mean failed and was start failed, or do we have any, can startup hook fail? Is there some, I mean, while it's failing, we still we're thinking that it's still starting up. Do we have any timeout, like maximum number of times it can fail, and then we mark it as not started?
I don't think so. I think there's no timeout for startup. Is there?
Okay, so startup probes are not relevant here. So either post start failed or image pool failed, and maybe sandbox creation failed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not sandbox, like a continuous start.
So maybe that is the future enhancement other than this feature, right?
So with this, we will never be able to express the situation when we fail to download some certificates and we want to say that like this pod is no good. Like we will never be able to recover from that.
I think the downloading the cert will be retried. I thought that maybe that is enough for the case.
Yeah, I think workaround would be to move this logic into a init container.
Yes, that may be the solution. Yes. You may have to add init container and also the restart to init container as well.
Yeah, I'll need API approval for that. Okay, API review. Okay. So is it? Yeah, there are a few items that can be easily closed, like this one. I think you just need to read through that. Likely it's just some misunderstanding of a feature. And this one, umspor, I also can move. So Dixie reached out to me, said that she wants to change the umspor calculation for pod level resources, and she thinks that this change for sidecars may conflict with what she's planning to do. I'll need to discuss with her like whether she wants to take it completely or she wants this logic to be adjusted. I'll ask her to comment on the issue. Okay.
And I just added one issue.
The document.
I'm trying to do that.
Is it here in the agenda document?
I'm adding it now.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, this is new.
This is basically similar with the first issue that we had. The pod may fail to get the proper phase after the node reboot. This is true for the regular init container now. But the first PR that is waiting for your review can address the case with the regular init container, but I'm not sure how to handle the pod with the sidecar. I'm trying to find a way to do this.
Okay.
I think this is the most critical issue that we have for this feature.
Is it most critical because we don't know the solution? Because it doesn't seem. I mean, what's the worst happening? Like we're getting stuck in pending state, right? It will never recover.
No. After the node reboot, we don't initialize the pod, but start all the containers at the same time.
Hmm.
Like the regular container will start while the init container is starting. Because the regular container has the terminated state, so kubelet cannot decide this pod is just bound and need to initialize because there is already a regular container that has a state.
Mhm.
Yes. So the worst case scenario, the pod will start without initialization.
I'll send to you, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Okay. More things. If you have an end-to-end test demonstrating that, can we even write end-to-end tests with emulating node restart? Yeah.
I don't have any idea.
Broken kill container using CRI. And we have a few tests that using like they're taking like a client, like CRI client, and they call directly to CRI and like remove all the mention about containers. It's kind of emulating the node reboot.
I think this is different from the kubelet restart. So yes.
The only difference is, I mean, you need to restart kubelet and like stop kubelet, delete the containers and sandbox, start the
Ah,
kubelet.
okay. Maybe that is the way to reproduce this.
Yeah, if you can
I will
have
take a look.
end to end, then it may be easier to iterate on that.
And
Yes, yes.
what's the status about the shim that you talked about?
No, shim doesn't help here because we need to pretend that sandbox is not there, and easiest way to pretend that sandbox is not there is just remove the sandbox. And we
Yeah,
already have
okay, I see.
that. Like if you search for, I think it's called get client or something. Not that client, CRI client or something. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to find it quickly. But yeah, there is a like CRI client thingy, and there are some tests that will call CRI directly to remove something. So that may be a good option.
Okay.
Okay, I guess yeah, I will try to close few of them. And I will sync up with Dixie on this one. Yeah, there is a I know if you saw the discussion from team which is SIG Docs team. He is suggesting that let me try to find it. Yeah, this one. So he's concerned about old clients, like old Kubernetes agents, and using the new Helm charts with sidecars. And he's suggesting all sorts of ideas. Like one of the ideas is to create label. Yeah, a new annotation for on a pod, and then if this annotation is defined, then there will be validation hooks that will check that annotation there and sidecars defined, but then Kubel doesn't support sidecars, and in this case, it will be alert of some sort of warning, or like maybe even pod will be rejected. I really don't like this idea. It feels, I mean, we discussed it during the CAP implementation. The biggest problem with this is we never know when to remove this label. So it's kind of, we will kind of stuck with this label forever. And furthermore, like, I mean, we follow all the version skew policies. So at some point, you just, I mean, really, realistically, you only have problems on subset of versions where like API server is like 129, 130, and 131. Because if you're on 132, then version skew doesn't allow you to run anything earlier than that. So you always run on supported version. So yeah, I don't know. If you're interested to take a look, you can just read through that.
Yeah, but this is also a solution to detect that there are some admission controllers that modify the pod because they don't know the sidecar.
Yeah, it may be. But again, it feels strange to add annotation for sidecar. So basically,
No, yeah, I agree. But that could be a mitigating idea in the documentation. Just rather than implementing ourselves, people can add this if they want.
yeah. I mean, you can comment on the issue. I feel that it's artificial problem. So you're either on very old version of Kubernetes or you're up to date. And in both cases, you are not experiencing this problem because on very old version, like sidecar will not be accepted. On very new version, both API server and kubelet supports it, so you don't have the problem. For webhooks, I mean, I really don't like the idea that we'll have for every like restart for every sidecar we also add annotation just to protect ourselves from this bad bad actors. And like we can
I agree.
annotation in webhook because we need to run it first, and there is no guarantee to run it first. So this annotation will be added by API server somehow, like, and then like who knows when to remove this annotation, like at which version, like is 140 okay to remove this annotation or yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I mean, it could be a suggestion to some people who are like really paranoid. They could add it to the pod spec, and I don't
So
know.
then add it into postback and then have validation webhooks that will validate that
Yeah,
annotation is there and like a field is there. Yeah, I guess it can be something that people can implement themselves.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a discussion right now. And I don't know what started this conversation for Tim. Maybe he experienced some issues. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Anything else today?
So and what's the status about the PR for the restart the other cap?
Yeah, I will get to it when we get into execution. Right now, cap freeze is taking all my time. If you
Okay,
want
yeah.
me to, like, if you have some ideas what to do, it would be great.
Yeah, I mean it's more Clayton that we need to involve, yeah, for this other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we involve Clayton, if we if there is any idea what we can improve in this PR, so it will be super easy to approve, then please share. So generally, people asking how is it separated from main code? Like it should be clearly feature gated, and there will be no questions whether the existing logic is affected or not when feature gate is not set. And second, people interested in like what kind of end-to-end and like what kind of tests are covering this feature? Like, do you have enough test cases to cover all the edge cases and all the scenarios?
Mm. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Mhm.